What's going on, guys? It's your boy Fano here, and in this CSGO video, I'm going to be showcasing all the brand new knives, some of their really cool rare animations, as well as some really cool knife and glove combos. Here they are, boys. Here are the new knives. As you can see here, we have a Survivalist knife, we have a Paracord knife, we also have a Nomad knife, and then of course you cannot forget the skeleton knife. Now they didn't add any new patterns to these knives, so you can still get them in like Case Hardened, Crimson Web, Slaughter, Fade, Vanilla, Blue Steel, Forest, DD Pat, you know, you got all of them. Can't forget about Scorched or Safari Mesh, am I right? Now I personally think the Survival knife looks really good in the Fade. The Paracord also looks pretty good. Not a huge fan of the Nomad knife in Fade, as well as the skeleton. For the Nomad knife, maybe like a Case Hardened blue tip would probably look really good. So if I were to get a Nomad knife, I'd probably try to find one in Case Hardened with a nice pattern. And of course the skeleton knife in Case Hardened condition also is pretty solid. But now let's see how they look in game. Alright, so the first knife we're going to be taking a look at is the Survivalist knife. Its animation isn't too fancy, except for that rare animation where he just throws the knife into the air and catches it like he's the boss. Let's see that one more time. Savage. I honestly wish that was the default animation because it just looks so sick. The regular animation is average, you know, there's nothing too fancy about it. Here's how it looks like with some gloves on. Pretty good. However, guys, this next knife is the Paracord knife, and I gotta say it has to probably be my favorite knife out of these new ones. It looks solid. It has a pretty good animation, guys, the way he just flicks it up like yeah, I'm the man. And then occasionally you have this really rare animation where he just like throws the knife from his left hand to his right hand, which it's almost like he's juggling the knife, but it's so controlled. We gotta see that one more time. It looks so good. But anyways, let me know what you guys think of this animation in the comment section below. It's probably my favorite animation out of all of them. Next up though, we have a Nomad knife, whose animation also isn't too bad, guys. Unfortunately, the knife looks like a tiny little potato. Actually, the more I think about it, it looks more like a potato cutter. Just some knife that I would use to just like peel a potato or something. I don't know, that's just my opinion, but I do admit that the animation is pretty unique. And there's a chance, a rare chance, that you can get an animation where he shakes off his left hand as if he got hurt, or as if the knife is really sharp and it hurt his hand. And it took me forever to try to get it, so here you go, guys. It's nothing fancy, but it is rare to get, so keep that in mind, guys, when you're purchasing this knife. Either way, I think it's funny more than it is cool. I think it's definitely gonna attract some users to this knife. People are gonna go to it just because of the animation, but in the end, it's a rare chance that you're gonna even get that animation, and there are obviously more important things in CSGO than just an animation. Speaking of just animations, let's take a look at the skeleton knife. It doesn't have a really cool normal animation, it's just pretty decent, although I will admit the inspecting of the knife is pretty good compared to the other knives. I think the rare animation is really good on the skeleton knife. He sort of like twirls and spins it in his wrist, but it's nothing too wild like a nunchuck butterfly knife. I kind of wish they made a little bit more effort to try to make a nicer animation than opposed to just the classic cliche, you spin it around because it has a hole in it. Alright, let's take a look at some really cool combos for the knives and gloves. The first one, of course, is this really cool combo with the skeleton knife Slaughter paired with the sport gloves Omega. Doesn't that look good? It probably doesn't look good in the bank, but it's still a very nice combo nonetheless, guys. Speaking of really nice, expensive glove and knife combos, you can always go with like a Paracord Fade paired with the Specialist Gloves Fade, and that looks really good. That's all she wrote. Another really good knife and glove combo, guys, is the Survivalist knife Slaughter paired with the Hand Wraps Overprint. There's just something about that light blue mixed with that really flashy red that just speaks to me. Can you hear it? Another really good combo, guys, again uses the Slaughter Survivalist knife, but this time we're going to pair it with the Hand Wraps Cobalt Skulls. Who doesn't like blue skulls, and who doesn't like a good old-fashioned Slaughter? What new CSGO knife are you guys most excited about? Let me know in the comment section below which one's your favorite. That's about all I had for this video, guys. Like, comment, and subscribe as always for future CSGO videos. So until next time, this is Fano, signing out.